Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Lydia, and if you're one of my amazing returning subscribers, welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing KAYALI Eden Juicy Apple. So if you guys want to see this fragrance review, stay tuned. Now you guys, it's kind of funny how I ended up purchasing this fragrance. Me and my sister decided to do an aerial aerobics class, which was an insane experience in itself. But afterward, we grabbed something to eat really quickly, and then we were just rolling around like, okay, we need something to do. So my sister has been wanting to try the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. So we looked at the time, it was getting late, but we had about like 30 minutes before Sephora closed. So we ran into Sephora really quickly. As soon as we walked through the door, my sister runs in one direction and I run straight to the fragrances. And since it was late, we did end up going to one of the Sephoras that's not really my favorite. So I really didn't think that I was gonna buy anything, but I was sniffing all the fragrances and trying to move quickly, and I don't like being rushed when I'm looking for fragrances, but I was just like, okay, I wanted to try to smell as much as I could and make a decision before they were like, okay, y'all gotta get up out of here. So then out of the corner of my eye, I saw the KAYALI section, and I was just like, okay, I've smelled the majority of these fragrances, but the one that I hadn't smelled was Eden Juicy Apple. So I get one of the little test strips and I politely walk over and spray it. You guys, my mind was blown. And now I can literally say that this is my favorite KAYALI fragrance. My second favorite would definitely be Yum Pistachio Gelato, but those two are just my top ones. So after I smelled it, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is stunning, this is amazing. I need to have this in my collection. And the thing about that Sephora is all of their fragrances are like locked up in a drawer. And since they were about to close, there really weren't a lot of workers around or anybody really to ask like, hey, could you check in there and see if they have the size that I want. So when my sister got her makeup, we went to the counter to purchase everything. And I just asked the lady, I was like, do y'all have like the travel size for KAYALI Eden Juicy Apple? And she was just like, let me check. She goes over there. At first I was just like, they probably don't have it. I was trying not to get my hopes up. And then she pulls it out of the drawer and I was just like, oh my gosh. I was so excited. Now this is one that I will definitely be purchasing a full-size bottle of in the future. And the size that I got is the 10 milliliter or the 0.34 fluid ounce. So it is a nice amount of fragrance, and this was only $25. I really like that they have the option to purchase a smaller size if you're not really ready to purchase a larger size. So this is what the box looks like up close. So yeah, that is what the box looks like up close. It has the stunning texture that all of KAYALI's boxes have. And all of the lettering is in this gorgeous, deep burgundy, shiny type look. So it's really, really nice. It's very luxurious. It feels very well made in your hands. And just like the larger boxes and larger sizes, they have all of the notes listed on the back as well. So I really love that they include this feature in all of their sizes. So this is what the bottle looks like up close. So that is what the bottle looks like up close. And honestly, this is my first KAYALI fragrance in this type of bottle. I don't know if you guys know, before all of their 10 milliliter bottles were like miniature size replicas of the full-size bottles, which I kind of like just a little bit more. But this fragrance is just so stunning, I don't even care. So without further ado, let's get into the details of this fragrance. Now this fragrance was launched in 2021, so it has been out for a little while. And this fragrance is classified as a fruity floral gourmand fragrance. The top notes include red apple, lychee, black currant, and pink grapefruit. In the middle notes, there's wild berries, raspberry bloom, jasmine, and May rose. And in the base notes, there's sugar, musk, vanilla flower, moss, and amber. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give this a spray and let you guys know what it smells like. Now you guys, this is literally everything that I love in a fragrance. As soon as you spray it, it smells extremely juicy and fresh. You definitely get a nice juicy burst of the red apple as well as the wild berries. It's very bright and juicy. You get just a hint of citrusiness from the grapefruit. And the main floral type note that I get in this fragrance is definitely the jasmine. And you guys, I have worn this fragrance already. And I will say one of the standout features of this fragrance has to be its longevity. I may have done like 2 sprays and it literally stayed on my skin for hours. Now the fragrance did change a little bit. I will say towards the end of me wearing this fragrance, a lot of those juicier notes kind of mellowed out a bit and you were mainly able to smell the jasmine, the musk, and the vanilla flower. But it is just a stunning, stunning fragrance. I was definitely surprised because in my opinion, the majority of KAYALI's fragrances aren't super juicy and fruity. They're all very, very luxurious smelling fragrances, but I feel like they lean a little bit more towards the gourmand or musk type side. There aren't really a lot of their fragrances that just smell really juicy and bright and fruity. I do remember seeing a lot of ads for KAYALI Eden Juicy Apple when it first came out, but at that point I was just kind of like, because I had smelled a lot of their other fragrances and I didn't think that it was gonna smell the way that it smells. And you guys, I literally wish that I tried this fragrance sooner. This fragrance is just beautiful, it's bright, it's fun, but it's still classy. It's not so fruity and juicy that it smells like a kid's fragrance. This fragrance is perfect for the summer months as well as the spring. And I feel like you could even work this into the fall and winter months by wearing it as a night out fragrance. It is extremely beautiful, luxurious smelling. It doesn't smell like every other fruity floral fragrance that's out there right now. I'm so happy that I tried this out and added it to my collection. And even though this is kind of a playful type scent, it still is very sophisticated. The packaging is sleek, elegant, and luxurious. And this is definitely not a fragrance that you will have to keep applying on your skin. It lingers on your skin for hours. But if you wanted to, because of the bottle size, you would be able to keep it with you. And a lot of times when I hear about apple notes being in a fragrance, it's usually like a Granny Smith apple or just something that's kind of sour. But this is definitely not one of those. It's very juicy, very rich, and it literally smells just like an apple. It doesn't smell artificial. So that's something that really stands out about this. Now this is definitely one that I will be wearing all summer long. And I am going to use up this bottle really quickly, so I can't wait to purchase a full-size bottle. Now you guys, as always, I will have this fragrance linked below in the description box so that you guys can pick it up and try it out for yourselves. Also, if any of you guys have ever tried KAYALI Eden Juicy Apple, let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. Now you guys, that was my review of KAYALI Eden Juicy Apple. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope to see all of you guys next time. Bye.